Hey guys, back in with another video. In this video I'm going to be introducing you to the newest members of my newest collection which I started, and this is the Walking Dead figures, the TV figures, not the comic book figures. Now here's the first figure. It is Michonne's Pet Zombie number 2. It actually, it actually has I think it looks fantastic. I mean, it comes with a chain, it comes with removable arms. I'm not too sure if you can see that. That is actually a removable jaw, which connects into the bottom of its head. It comes with a gun, shotgun, or I think that is, and a bag. Now, I decided to collect these because basically I'm a huge Walking Dead fan and I do love figures, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to start buying these. I know that the Rick and Daryl figures from series 1 of this are extremely expensive. Now I've seen that you're paying maybe £200 for the Daryl. They are releasing a 2-pack with Meryl now in October, so I'm going to try to get it because I can't imagine it being too expensive, maybe £25–30. As for the Rick, I'm not too worried about Rick because as he is the main person, the main antagonist or protagonist, should I say, of the show, they're going to they're definitely, I mean, they've got to release another Rick in future series. So this is the first figure that I got. Let's have a look at the back. There's Pet Zombie number 1. There's Michonne herself, which I also have ordered. It still hasn't arrived yet. I ordered it a couple of days ago and it hasn't arrived yet. It actually hasn't been dispatched yet, so I'll definitely do a review on this when this comes. There's this one, Pat Walker number 2, Autopsy Zombie, and Meryl. Now, the thing I don't like about these is that McFarlane have decided to release multiple zombies for each series. I mean, the first series you only got a Rick and a Daryl, and the second series was another Rick and a Shane, and the rest of them were zombies. Now this is series 3, and as you can see from the back, that's 1, 2, 3 zombies in this and 2 people. At least it wasn't a repaint of another Rick or any of the figures that were already released. It was 2 new figures, and in October it's going to be series 4 is going to be released with, luckily enough, only 2 zombies. I think it's the I'm actually not too sure what the zombies are first, but I know that the Governor, Kjall and Andrea is going to be released with it, so I'm definitely going to pick those up when they come out. Now, as for the actual head scan and build of the figure itself, I mean, actually, the production of this figure I think is great. The only problem, and I'm sure it's the same problem many people have with these, they're only 5 inches. I do prefer my figures much bigger than that. I mean, the size of my WWE figures, 6–7 inch figures, that's a standard size. I mean, I guess these are nice. I mean, there's no doubt about that. They're definitely nice. So there's my Pet Walker number 2. I also got the Shane figure. Now, I just want to say, it looks nothing like Shane. There's no doubt about that. It looks absolutely nothing like him. But as a Walking Dead fan, and if I'm as a collector, it's the only Shane figure they've made. They're not going to make another one anytime soon, so I kind of need to get it. And I did hear that actually, or I seen another review, funny enough, that these clothes of Shane, he only ever wore this clothes attire once in one episode. I'll need to go back and watch it again. I've only seen season 2 once, and it was a while back now since I've seen it. So I will need to actually go back and look at that. Yeah, fair enough. It isn't anything Shane's known for wearing, but I mean, it's good enough. I mean, I'm happy enough with it. Unlike the Walker here, Shane doesn't come with any accessories, and I don't even think you can take the gun out of his hand. So that's a bit, it's not great. I mean, he comes with, I'm not too sure if it says, it's something like 16 points of articulation, which is great. I mean, but if you can't move his arms up or down, I mean, you can move them up or down, but you have to keep them in that stance. I mean, again, if he was multi-posable like the newer figures that they're releasing, such as I know Andrea and the Governor and Kjall are going to be multi-posable figures. If he was multi-posable, it would be great. You know, even the Rick from season or series. This the Rick from this. Let's have a look. There's the Rick figure there, and you can see that. I'm not too sure if his arm can actually go up. I think he can raise his arm up to the side, the same that you can bend him at the elbow. I mean that's pretty cool. Yeah, the other figures in this series was the Whale Zombie, which again was probably the most pointless zombie in The Walking Dead, but yet he does look amazing. I mean, it's a really cool zombie. And the RV Zombie, which a lot of people I know think it's one of the best zombie kills. I think it's a great moment when Andrea's trapped in the toilet of the RV and the zombie comes in after her, and Dale hands her the screwdriver down through the sunroof, and she grabs it and sticks it through the eye of the zombie. That's pretty cool. And the Bicycle Girl, probably one of the more famous zombies of the entire show. Rick sees her at the very beginning of episode 1, the pilot episode, when he just wakes up from the hospital. He goes outside and he sees her walking about. I know that there was webisode, if I'm not mistaken, there were webisodes about the Bicycle Girl the Bicycle Girl and how she became a zombie. I actually haven't watched them. As a bigger Walking Dead fan I haven't watched them. I'm not sure if they're as an extra in any of the DVDs. I'll have to go and check it out. I know you'll definitely get them on YouTube anyway if anyone's interested in seeing those. But yeah, that is series 2. Again, a pretty disappointing series, I think, overall in terms of who they released. I know McFarlane are only starting off, it's only their second series, but yeah, compared to the 4th series, I mean, the Rick in the 4th series definitely looked like Rick, and the Daryl in the 4th series definitely looked like Daryl, but this Shane just doesn't look like Shane. I know they went for the shaved head look, but his hair, it doesn't even look shaved, you know, it looks like he has black hair there. I think they probably should have went with maybe one of his looks from season 1, honestly. But again, it's if you were to collect them, that Shane figure's a must-have. I mean, you're not going to find another Shane figure or they're not going to release another Shane figure anytime soon. So yeah, as I said, I have ordered Michonne, and I do plan on getting the Pet Zombie #1, which is basically the same as this. I think it's the only difference is it doesn't have the gun, but I will need to have another look at it. And just as you can see, there's actually a stand in at the back there for the zombie to stand on. I think that's what it is anyway. I'm not too sure. As I haven't opened it yet, I'm not sure if it'll stand on its own or if you're going to need that stand. But either way, they're pretty cool figures. I don't plan on opening these. I plan on keeping these mint in box, probably just because they are still releasing the figures and I can get them new. Had I kept my first WWE Superstar figure in box, I probably would have kept them all in box, but the problem with that is there is no room. I mean, I don't have that much room in the house here for all these figures. So yeah guys, that's another video there. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, I will do more of these reviews now of all the new Walking Dead figures definitely when I pick up the Andrea and Governor and Kjall figures, I'll do a review on those. Now, I can't see me getting many more of the walkers. I know a friend of mine actually said to me, what's the point buying them if you're not going to get the walkers, because the walkers are probably the most important bit. True, I guess, but it's not. I guess I watch the show for the zombies, but I love the characters that much. I just wouldn't. I think I might, if I'm going to pick up any more zombies, I might get the Bicycle Girl, because she's such a big zombie. Thing is, though, that the zombies I can see shooting up in price pretty quickly, so maybe I will pick them up if I see them cheap. But yeah, that's it for this video guys. As I say, I will be doing more Walking Dead reviews, so stay tuned. Until next time, peace out.